Yeah.
Like I even had a little bit of fun like following along online. The like I don't care about LeBron or those teams, but I like to see a sweep sometimes. Like if I don't care about it, because it's like that, it's impressive, it's cool. And like I found like, oh yeah, come on Denver, let's go Denver. Like you can do it.
You know,
like,
it's kind of
here
that
we go,
series
Denver.
between the Lakers and Denver. So the Lakers were way behind in the first game, and then they figured out how to defend Jokic, and they lost by like 6 or something. All right. So they're like, ooh, the Denver must be scared. Meanwhile, they just won. You know, the Lakers figured out how to beat them. And then in the next game, it was like a similar type narrative. And then the next game, and now Reddit's going bonkers. Like the Lakers swept in moral victories. Never before have we seen a team get 4 moral victories where they could have won.
I did see a clip of the coach like being like, we lost 4 games, but we didn't lose them. we got beats, but we didn't lose 4 games. You know what I mean? And the media is like, yeah,
they really didn't want to lose a game,
no.
did they? They didn't expect that outcome. Because I remember, I don't follow that shit at all, but I saw the picture of LeBron like head down, and then I saw like some quote from one of the players in the locker room, like, "What just happened? That shit did not just happen." Like I don't think they really expected all that to happen. I'm a LeBron hater. I really don't like that gentleman. You know, he's just been mixed up in crime and drugs. You know, he's a womanizer.
This is true.
He's he associates himself with the wrong crowd. You always see him, you know, gang signs and guns, gang signs and guns. Like, be an example for your community, right? Be a leader. Be a man that people want to aspire to be. You know, you have this platform, you have all this money, you can be whatever you want to be, but he's chosen to be kind of a, I don't know.
He should be more like Ja Morant, I guess.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, there you have a guy who knows his fan base. That guy can read a room. Ja Morant looks around. He knows people love fucking guns. Dude, look, it's not enough to be able to ball, okay? You got to be strapped with the beam. Okay.
You know, after he lost in Indiana, he and his like teammates pointed like guns with laser sights at the other team's staff.
You got to be strapped with the
guys
beam,
in his car. There's these red beams.
We call it winning spirit. Okay. Yeah. We used to celebrate that in this country, and all.
Yeah, we used to reward this before fucking participation trophy culture came in.
Babe Ruth would fire his handgun in the air after every home run. Okay, everybody knows that. Nobody gave the Babe a hard time back in the day. American hero himself. You know, I just think I just can't stand it. I don't know. I don't know why I don't like LeBron. I do like that this has been.
I don't know anything about him.
Oh, everything I said, the opposite.
Oh yeah, I know he seems like apparently he's a genuinely good guy.
Was like crazy famous at 15 years old. ESPN had him playing live on TV when he was like 16 or 17 years old. He has been famous since he was a kid. He has never gotten in trouble for anything. There's no womanizing claims. He's given like hundreds of millions to charity. He founded a school in low-income neighborhoods to help them get ahead. And I kind of like his style of charity. It's a real like teach a man to fish as opposed to like give a man a fish. Like that's what he's all about. And he's a billionaire with a B, and he never went to college, but he's just, dude, if you did that to young Woody, I would just go to prison or something. Like it wouldn't work out well. I was stupid. And LeBron James is a much better man.
I'd fuck every cheerleader that I could.
Right,
yeah, I wouldn't have made it through.
All of them. All the Laker girls would have baby bumps.
All of them at the same time.
That's amazing.
It's all my babies.
Yeah. Like, I'm trying to set it up so I can have one big birthday. Let's see here.
I'm going for the sweep, but this chick with their copper IUD is a problem.
Yeah, I mean, how could you not? But he married his wife's very lovely, but she's his high school girlfriend. Like you can't beat that, right?
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's his girl from fucking high school. You know, he's stuck, and you got to imagine in high school there's got to be a bunch of hoes throwing themselves at him, and he's stuck with that girl, and then he kept sticking with that girl no matter what they laid on the table in front of him, no matter how tall the pussy was stacked. Or maybe they got an agreement. Maybe they're smashing girls together, right? Like who knows?
I sometimes low key wonder if, like, when you marry LeBron James, you just have to accept that. I don't know.
Is he religious? Like I would imagine he's religious.
I don't know.
I don't know. You'd think he'd be out with that because he's kind of political with the
kid
stuff.
Chose a college. Now his kid's really good at basketball, so I don't know what his grades were, but he was really proud that like no one in his family had ever gone to college before, and now this kid is the first one. And there's some sort of like fatherly pride that I found heartwarming about it.
I noticed from that picture right there that like his hair regrowth has been a total success. Or his hair transplant.
That's not a transplant. That's glued on. That's a process. So like as white people, there's some shit we just don't know about. That's why you gotta have black friends. Do y'all wash your legs? Black people make fun of us for not washing our legs. Did y'all know that?
You don't wash your legs?
White people in general don't wash their legs.
Not carefully. Now that Kyle said it, I'm like, I definitely wash
y'all
my
don't wash
ass.
your legs.
Oh, it's absolutely half-assed, and it's more of like if I get my thighs up here, that'll the cleanliness will go past.
See, black people get like a wash rag and they like soap up their shins. They like
I've never
get them
soaped up my shins.
So I watched a TikTok the other day of a black guy getting like one of those put on the other day. Like, he had real bad male pattern baldness, like big shoehorn thing, and they just glue this whole thing on there, man. There's a lot to it, right? Like he's brushing at one point. It looked like he's applying like lacquer. I don't know. There was a lot to it. He's a bit of an artist. And when he was done, all of a sudden this dude who had no hair had like the perfect hairline. You know what I mean? Like they brought it down all the way to like just above his eyebrows.
He should just go bald. He's a professional athlete. Tons of professional athletes go bald.
They give him shit. I'm sure that Shaq has given him shit about that on TNT.
Isn't Shaq bald?
Yes.
Yeah, and he sticks with it. He shaves that shit off. So is Barkley. So do all the boys over there. He's the only one clinging to that nonsense. He's the only billionaire in the room who can't accept that he's bald.
Yeah, I mean,
Elon Musk.
Oh, I meant the black billionaires. I meant like the TNT broadcast booth.
Whose hair is this? Is that like Carlos Boozer?
That's like
damn. I'm 80% sure he stole that from a Lego and just put it on his own head.
Man, that's rough, bro.
Yeah, on the left, you want hair with right angles.
I wouldn't that hair on the left though. I wouldn't give that a second glance. Like obviously the way it sort of makes that right angle there.
You kidding?
I could accept that that's his hairline, and they've just kind of razored that in for that.
Yeah,
look.
that's why I went to a black barber. Because Kyle mentioned they were artists, and I'm like, these are the most skilled hair cutters in the business. They're better than women's hair.
More like landscapers.
And I just thought like they're gonna get my fade at a level that it's never seen before, but it's not what I was going for.
I remember they gave you a fade to make sure you would never wander your way back in. That's so funny to me. I can't believe you went to a black barber twice.
I remember that whole routine was stolen by a comedian. I wish I had saved it. But like I told the whole story, and at the end of it, I handed him Colin, and then he did it to my son. And that's how I know the story was stolen, because the comedian had the same ending. I was like, oh man, that just really seems. Damn. Not that I super care. I can't.
A Woody original.
You should call him out. You should edit that together, like you saying it dated, and then him saying it, and just expose him. Fucking start a Twitter campaign and shit. Yeah, fucking hack. You fucking hack. Like, who else has he stolen from? And maybe he's maybe he's some race that we can. Maybe he's like a Mormon or something, or a Catholic, so we can really lay into him. You know, he's not a protected like person of any kind.